Why did Regina Daniels want to take her life? And why is it that her marriage is hitting the rock, but her husband is doing everything possible to get her back or take her to the rehab? Why is it that her family members, Regina Daniels' family members, are being arrested one after the other? Is there like there seems to be a lot? And the drugs thing, the thing about drugs that she's been accused of. Hmm. What are the truths in it? My name is Chris, and I'm here to nail or break it right after this. The woes of Regina Daniels' marriage started right after this.
Calm down. Did anything happen to my sister? In this house? In this house? It's okay. In Ned Nwoko's house.
No.
In Ned Nwoko's house, I am nothing. But in my house, I am free.
No, you're still as valuable. Mom, look at me. Look at me, Mom.
Baby, once again, I cannot stand the violence. It's too much. It's too much.
Don't go give water now. Don't go give water. Just
I
relax.
tell you want something. I better give her water, Daria.
Just wait. Just
I tell
relax.
you want something.
Just relax.
Wait. Shame on you.
Are you bringing out a gun?
Hey, can you imagine? Wait. Can you imagine this?
Please, ma, we are begging you. Please, ma. Please, ma. Please, ma.
Now go in some of this fight. I mean, now go in some of this fight. Mama in the fight.
She's a queen in her house, but nobody in Ned Nwoko has. Ned Nwoko is her husband, by the way. And I think before this, there have been rumors upon rumors about how her marriage is going south. Like that rumor about the domestic violence from her husband, obviously, the Oraimo caution. Mm. The first time an angel hit came to earth to hit somebody with an Oraimo cord. But either way, we don't know the fact or actually whether it's true whether Ned Nwoko was violent. But maybe I should start from the very beginning. Yeah, from the very beginning. It all started when Regina Daniels was, I think, 18 years, 2019. And according to her or her accounts available to us, she fell in love with Ned Nwoko. But prior to that, she was in love with a very young guy whose name is Sumadina, right? A very young guy, as you can see right there. She was very in love with him. Yeah, boyfriend, bestie, BFF, all the other words that you can talk about kids who are in love. All of a sudden, she fell out of love and quickly fell in love with Ned Nwoko, a billionaire. I didn't pass any value judgments. She fell out of love and fell in love immediately with Ned Nwoko. And you all know how it goes. She got married, they have two kids, fast forward 2025, and now all hell is breaking loose on her marriage. Now, what brought them to this point? Because they were living happily ever after. Even though some of you refuse to let it go, always calling her a gold digger for marrying an old man. Husband, old man. Well, either way, I don't know whatever the case, but you all never forgive her for dumping that Somadina guy for Ned Nwoko, and you always hated on her for various reasons because she was living a lavish life and whatnot. But this particular year has been the worst of her experiences. We've heard other rumors, but let's consider the one happening after that video that I played you earlier. The subsequent things that happened was the Ned Nwoko came and alleged that she's a drug addict, she's been doing drugs, blah 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 blah. And the night of that incident, she was actually disoriented because she was on drugs. One of her kids was not well, and if she was not on drugs, she would have taken the kid to the hospital. That's according to the husband. I don't know how true it is, but you let me know what you think. But either way, fast forward to this week. Like I've been trying to stay away from this story, but it keeps on chasing me. That's why I'm doing this video right now. Like all of a sudden, all her family members are being arrested. From her brother Sammy West or Sammy, whatever his name is, I was arrested. I think her sister too was arrested. But fast forward, she's not talking about her sister anymore. So I suppose she was released or not even arrested in the first place. And now an arrest warrant has been issued for her mother. I think with Rita Daniels. Now the issue is, according to Regina, on all the other tweets or posts that she's made, which are on the screen, you can read for yourself. The marriage isn't going so well. A lot of stuff are happening, a lot of bad things are happening, and she just wants to be on her own at this point in time. Why is her husband threatening her by arresting her family members, from her brother to her sister to now her mother? Like, what is it in this marriage that Ned Nwoko wants to forcefully keep this woman in? And first of all, the first address of Ned Nwoko of this matter was that she's a drug addict. First of all, what do you think caused her to be a drug addict? Why do you think a young little girl like her, who was in Nollywood, doing well in Nollywood, all of a sudden began doing drugs? Was she introduced to it by someone, or she was having difficulty sleeping with you, so she had to take drugs to be able to endure it? Or what could have caused it? Was she just bored, or she was just misled or something? Because one of her posts, she was like, she would tell the world one day how you are involved, as you, Ned Nwoko, is involved. I don't know how he's involved in that, but probably it was unbearable sharing a bed with you. So she had to take drugs to always be in the mood for you. Because how quickly she gave birth to two kittens within a span of 3-4 years or 2 years was very, very, very wonderful. The Nigerians don't understand. Ask the Ghanaians. But either way, whatever. After she left the house after the first video, she went and bought a house. Yeah, she bought a house, as you can see, and she also went on to say, even if they take the table away, they'll still eat from it. I'm paraphrasing. The real quote is on the screen. But either way, everything seems to be going fine until he started arresting her family members, and now things have gotten worse, gotten out of hand. Hey, to the point where now she put up a protest, a change.org petition to write to the Nigerian police to free her brother. I think it has already garnered over 30,000 signatures and signs, almost 40,000 thereabouts. Yeah, and it seems whatever that she does, Nigerian police seems not to heed. Like, they don't budge to whatever the Regina Daniels says. Initially, she was doing body like, you think you're the one who has links, and thinking I don't have links. Now, all her links are not linking anymore. She needs links entertainment at this point. But either way, now she's reached rock bottom. She's hit rock bottom, or she's between a rock and a hard place, and she's forced to return. According to a recent video that she posted, that she has given up. She has given up. She's going back, and if that's what she wants, she's going back. And she going back, Ned Nwoko did not just say come back. Oh. According to Ned Nwoko, she has to go back and return to rehab. And she made another post saying when she goes to rehab, they'll be giving her drugs that will make her a zombie. The Z word, like literally. What is Ned Nwoko's interest in her? Like, at this point in time, the girl seems to want to leave the marriage and live her life. She just wants to call it quits. And now the husband is still forcing after he has so many wives. No two ways about it. What is so special about Regina Daniels that Ned Nwoko don't want to let go? Right? The way that his posture towards all this is making us believe what the mother said earlier on, that Ned Nwoko is using her star or what, and she contributed $50,000 to his campaign, which is quite skeptical. Like, people are quite skeptical about it because Ned Nwoko is a billionaire, and a Nollywood actress who was making the thousands supporting his campaign seems quite fishy. But either way, the mother has been accusing the husband.
You wanted a crown. You wanted somebody with a high star so that they can boost your falling star. You wanted a high star to boost your falling star. I swallowed it. I kept quiet. I was covering you. Now, in fact, you have the same way you went up, you will come down. If you think you can bite the finger that fed you, you will go down. People are saying money. Which money? Which money? Because I'm covering you. Regina will come out by Odogu. You are making it to feel like feel funky. When you're going for this, how much did Gina give to you?
$50,000.
How much did Gina give to you? $50,000.
$50,000.
That's not the contract that gave to you to support the election. Yeah, people are saying that she's is it choice?
Not
And the one I supported you with. All my resources right inside your election. You are mad. Because people are saying no because of they're gold digger. What digger? Because I'm covering your shame. Go and see Ned Nwoko students if they're looking like billionaire students. Have you not seen it?
Mom, we have seen it too.
But I think there's something that they are not saying, right? Apart from the drug allegations, you also accused him of being violent, blah, blah. You also bring evidence. They brought evidence, but they are not convincing enough. But what is the exact crime of the brother? If the brother, and I don't know about the Nigerian law, but in Ghana, every crime is bailable, even murder is bailable. Why is it that her brother Sami has been in the prison or remanded for no just reason? According to them, he doesn't have access to a lawyer. They don't even see him, and they like everything is just quite suspicious. It seems that cash and carry police be that too. Like he just went and paid and like lock him up forever, and they are doing exactly that. And she cannot do anything about it to the point that now she wants to return to him or go to rehab just to save her family. What is in for Ned Nwoko? Why is he forcing Regina Daniels to return to the rehab or return to him before he lets go of her family? The simple thing he could have done was to just sack her, divorce her, let her be, and whatsoever, right? But he's not doing that. She made a video earlier in the week saying people should stop attacking her mother. Obviously, people blamed her mother for giving her out in marriage, a hand in marriage to an old man. People thought she was coerced into it, but according to her, she was rather the one who was in love with Ned.
I drove out at night. I was going to kill myself if I don't marry Ned. Everyone was looking for me. My brothers were fighting, breaking bottles. I went to the police station and said, arrest me. My family does not want me to marry the love of my life. But I actually did fall in love.
She even wanted to take her life when her family said were refusing to give her out in marriage to Ned Nwoko. She said it herself. Is it a thing? So the whole idea, this changes the whole ball of contention. So she herself went into the marriage after falling out of love with Somadina. She fell in love with Ned Nwoko and she wanted to marry him at all costs, right? And now, if she wanted to marry him at all costs and now she wants to get out of the marriage, what is so hard about this? Is marriage by force? Is going to rehab by force? Before she was your wife, Ned Nwoko, she was somebody's daughter. She was somebody's family member. She's currently with her family members. She has bought a house, according to her, which she's staying with her brother and other family members. What is Ned Nwoko's problem? If it's defamation that you are suing her for, meet her in court. What is this whole shit about arresting her family members and now you want to arrest her mother? There's something that Nwoko isn't telling us, and Nigerians must rise because the little girl is suffering. The last video she posted was very, very troublesome, very, very, very gruesome video. She was crying in tears. A girl that was saying she wouldn't cry on camera was crying in premium tears. And according to a report from her house, she's locked herself in her room all day long, and she doesn't even want to eat. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's gone offline. She's not talking to anybody. What if she decides to end it all? Ned Nwoko, will you be happy if that happens? Does she know a secret that you don't want her to reveal? And Regina Daniels, if his secret is with you, hey, drop the bombshell now, because the way that he's doing is very, very bad. But either way, this story has been trending all over the place, and I have to share my two pieces on it because it's over trending. I pass left is there, I pass right is there. But what do you think? What do you think this whole brouhaha about Regina Daniels and her husband Ned Nwoko? What she wants to leave at this point, obviously, even though she supposedly still loves him. They have two kids, and she claims she will fight for them. She will take custody of them and take care of them with or without the husband's support.
I'm going to fight for my children, Ned. I tried to be calm. I tried to let go, walai, but I'll fight for them. I'll take them. I'll train them. I'll raise them with or without your support. And you know that, my love. Ex-husband.
Ned Nwoko, too, on the other hand, is busy arresting all her family members and threatening her to return back to him. Other than that, he will not stop. Why? What is his interest? Why is he trying to force her back into an unwanted marriage or a marriage that she wants to put an end to? Let us know. This has been Talk Chaw. My name is Chris, and I've been nailing or breaking it. Be my judge.